Everyone, a very welcome to all of you to my channel Learn with Anshika Singh. Today we are going to study chapter matter in chemistry, and this is the part 2 of chemistry chapter 4 matter. Okay, and the link of part 1 will be given in the description box. Okay, and the contents for the day are cohesive force and Brownian motion, properties of matter in different states of matter, and further topics that very little are left that will be explained in the part 3. Okay, let's start up with the topics. So the first topic is cohesive force. Okay, so in the previous video we learned about that what is intermolecular force of attraction. So in between the molecules of different states of matter, the intermolecular force of attraction is there, and it's the strongest in solids, and different means the properties are different in all of them, and this one the intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules, this one is the big difference in the properties of all our three states of matter. Okay, so whatever intermolecular force of attraction is there between the molecules, that is the cohesive force. Okay, like mainly in solids. In solids the intermolecular force of attraction is there. So the force of attraction that is being used is cohesive force between the molecules of solid. Okay, and the definition is as follows for the our topic cohesive force is the intermolecular force of attraction between molecules of the same kind is called cohesive force. Okay, and means this simply means that whatever the whatever object is there, the molecules in that, so the intermolecule the different the cohesive force that is there is between the molecules of the same kind. Okay, for example, over here I am having that water molecules that are there, they stick to each other to form a dewdrop. Dewdrop in simple Hindi language you can say that asu. From your eyes the water molecules that are there, because of the cohesive force they stick to each other. Okay, and they form a dewdrop, that is in Hindi asu. Okay, now the Brownian motion. Mainly when we study the cohesive force, by this we can easily be knowing that cohesive force is strongest in solids and not so strong in liquids and negligible in gases. Negligible means na ke barabar. Okay, so means when the cohesive force is very strong, the molecules just remain fixed in their position like in solids, and when the cohesive force is weak like in liquids and gases, then this what they do, then they start to move around over here and there, changing their positions. So this is because of which motion? This is because of Brownian motion. Okay, means the molecules that move randomly means very fastly, and they changing their positions, so and direction. So this is because of the Brownian motion. This is called Brownian motion. Okay, like the movement of molecules in liquids and gases that is there is random, very random, means it's very fast. Okay, so because of this they collide, the molecules of the liquids and gases collide with each other. Collide means लड़ जाते हैं एक दूसरे से. Okay, so Brownian and the main thing, the important thing, that is that Brownian motion is named after our famous Scottish scientist, that is Robert Brown. Okay, and I am having here the example of movement of pollen grains in water. When the movement of pollen grains is being done in water, the molecules of the molecules of water and pollen grains both collide with each other, लड़ जाते हैं. So because of that only the pollen grains in water, they just move, means उनका movement इसी वजह से होता है, because of they are being hidden, मीन्स मतलब वो कोलाइड हो जाते हैं उससे, किससे? वाटर मॉलिक्यूल से. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज properties of matter and three states of matter. This is our second content, means you can say second topic of the day. Okay, so first we will study the properties of solids. So the first property is solids have a definite shape and a definite volume. Okay, means when you all know that the molecules in solids are fixed. Okay, and because of this only they have a definite shape. But like over here I am having an example. Let me show you. The example is this marker. Okay, this marker has a definite shape, like for in your books it is given that like a coin. Okay, so and I am showing you an example of a marker. So this marker doesn't change its position at room temperature because because of its having a definite shape, so it doesn't change its shape at room temperature. And like rubber is there, let me show you the rubber, like elastic, and the rubber we use in our hair to tie our hair, rubber band. So this rubber, when we apply the external force, when we pull it out, when we apply this external force, then it changes its shape. Okay, and when we remove that force, then it comes again back in its original shape. Okay, so this means that we can change the shape of any solid by applying some external force. Like you can cut any fruit. Okay, then you are applying any force. You can break anything, then you are applying any force. So this means that many things are there that you can do to change the shape of these solids by applying any force. Now there is that solids have a definite volume also. So definite volume, how I can show you? Let me show you. A definite volume, like anything is there with you, like I have this bangle with me. Okay, when I keep it, then it is using this means ये इतना space ले रहा है. Okay, and when I keep it somewhere else, then also it will take the same amount of volume. Like I can keep it over here on my table. Okay, so when I keep it, then also it's taking the same volume. So this means that solids have a definite volume. Okay, now the second point comes that solids are incompressible. As we all know that solids can't be compressed because of the molecules are very tightly closely packed together. Okay, so because of the molecules are very strongly, they are very closely packed. So because of this they can't be compressed at all. Okay, they can be compressed to a small extent, like they can expand on being heated. You will be able to know this when I'll teach you in the part 3 about this. Okay, and then they can contract when they be cooled, means वो expand हो जाएंगे थोड़े, उनका shape बढ़ जाएगा when they will be heated. And when and मतलब उसको जब आप उसको you can say when you freeze it और उसको आप cool कर दो, then it will be again contract. Okay, वो फिर से contract कर लेगा. Solids have a high density. So now it's our next point, third one. Okay, so the density of the substance is the amount of matter that is being contained per unit volume. Okay, like in solids, the molecules are very close to one another. So because of this, they possess a high density. And like in liquid, it not much. They are having less density. Okay, solids do not diffuse. Our next point, the fourth one. So what is diffusion, or you can say what is diffuse? So diffuse or diffusion is the intermixing of molecules. Okay, means when the molecules mix with each other, means molecules of different substances. Like I said, like you can say in water, when you mix the ink, then it is intermixing, it is diffusing in that. Okay, so like in solids over here, diffusion is not sorry for the noise. Okay, diffusion is not over here due to strong force of attraction. Okay, the molecules of solids, they don't leave their fixed positions. Means वो अपनी जो position होती है उनकी, they just don't leave their fixed positions because of means because of this only they do not diffuse. Like you are having the liquid, in that when you mix the ink, drop of ink or drop of ink of a marker. When you mix that, then it does just diffuse with each other. Okay, so this is only diffusion, and in solids diffusion doesn't take place. Okay, so let's move to our next topic, that is liquids. So liquids, properties of matter and three states of matter, and now we are here with liquids. So liquids do not have a definite shape but have a definite volume. Okay, we all know that the molecules in liquids are very loosely packed, and they just allow some movement of molecules. Okay, like in solids, they have the positions of molecules are fixed, so they are not allowed to move freely. But in liquids, they are something loosely packed. So this allow the molecules to means to move something freely. थोड़ा थोड़ा free move होते हैं वो. The movement in liquids दस मतलब थोड़ा movement होता है liquids में. Okay, and they are just free to move around, like they can slide, they can slip, they can glide over one another. Means the molecules of liquid can slide, slip or glide over one another. Okay, so because of this reason, the molecules of means the liquids do not have a definite shape, and they take the shape of the container in whatever they are being put. Okay, and now how it is having a definite volume. Let's see this. Means now liquids do not have a definite shape, but they take up a definite amount of space in a container. Okay, means this means that they have a definite volume. For means अगर इसको आपको briefly जानना है, then what you can do. Okay, so for this you can perform one activity. Okay, you can take three kind of different containers, and you can take this you can take some amount of water. ठीक है, like you can take the amount of water as 100 ml. Okay, so now what you have to do, that you have to pour the water in the first container. Okay, then you will be able to know that it is still 100 ml. Okay, then in the second container, but all the containers should be of different shape, you know. Okay, now you have to mark in the second one that they are till 100 ml or not. It, I'll say that definitely it would be till 100 in the second container. Now use the third container, in that also it would be till 100 ml only. Okay, this means that that the liquids have a definite volume. Means in whatever container they have been kept, they use the same amount of space in a container, in any container they have been kept. Okay, अगर आप उसको शिफ्ट करोगे in another container, then also same amount of space they will occupy. Okay, so this means that the liquids have a definite volume. Now the second one, that is liquids have a tendency to flow, that is called fluidity. Let's understand why a liquid can flow. It's a very important question. Okay, so a liquid can flow because of its molecules. We all know that they are able to slide over one another, they are able to slip over one another, they are able to glide also over one another because of the weak intermolecular force of attraction they are having between the molecules. Okay, this means because of this only, because of this reason only, the molecules are able to, the molecules of liquids are able to flow. Okay, so mainly that is forming our answer, that liquids are able to flow. Okay, so you can write this as the answer, that a liquid can only flow because of the molecules of liquids can slide over one another, they can slip and glide also over one another because of they are being loosely packed. Okay, liquids cannot be compressed much. Now in liquids what happens, they in the region of compressed, in the region of compression, it is that the liquids are still close to some, मतलब थोड़ा तो close रहते हैं the molecules of liquids. Okay, and the spaces between the molecules मीन्स जो थोड़ा तो स्पेस रहता है बिटवीन देम, मतलब थोड़ा क्लोज क्लोज रहते हैं, ओके मतलब थोड़ा कंप्रेस हो सकते हैं बट नॉट मच, दे कैन बी कंप्रेस्ड बट नॉट मच, ओके दिस इज द फैक्ट। मतलब व्हेन दे आर नॉट, मतलब थोड़ा तो क्वाइट क्लोज, दे आर समथिंग क्वाइट क्लोज टू वन अनदर, okay, so because of this they can be compressed much, not much, but they can be compressed a little, okay. Liquids have less density as compared to solids, okay. Liquids have intermolecular space means liquids have more intermolecular space na, as compared to solids, because they are not having much intermolecular force of attraction, so they have less density, okay, because they have less density compared to solids, means उनकी intermolecular space जो होती है it is more than solids, so because of this they have less density as compared to solids. Now the next point comes that liquids can diffuse, okay. So in the liquids the intermolecular force of attraction is weaker as compared to solids, okay. So because of as I told you in the properties of solids that they cannot be diffused, because the diffusion means it mainly means the intermixing of molecules, okay. So like I gave you the example of water, means when you put the little bit of ink in water, then what you will see that the ink will spread through the water. This means that the liquids can diffuse, okay. The intermixing of molecules will be can be done in liquids. Now the next one, that is gases. Now comes the gases, and in this the first point is that gases they do not have a definite shape. This you can say that the intermolecular space that is there in gases is maximum, means it's very much in gases, बहुत ज़्यादा space होती है between the molecules of gases, okay. And the intermolecular force of attraction is negligible, ना के बराबर, it's means ये सोचिए that the intermolecular force of attraction between the gases is negligible, means it's not over there, okay. And the molecules are just move, they just completely move freely around whatever closed container they have been kept, okay. And because of this only they take the shape of the container, and the volume that they occupy, that is means thus mainly you can say that gases take the shape and the volume of the container that they occupy, okay. So the first point is clear. Second point is that gases have maximum fluidity or capacity to flow, okay. So this you can say that the molecules just move freely all around, so they can just flow very easily. This was a very small and short point. Now the next one, gases are highly compressible, means there is lot and lots of empty space between the molecules of gas, okay. So because of this only they can be just easily compressed, like there is the CNG, or you can say LPG, compressed natural gas and liquefied petroleum gas. So both of them are compressed and then put inside whatever you can say small cylinders for our use, because of means CNG and LPG are both are compressed and then put inside the small cylinders for our use. Now gases have a very low density. Now the intermolecular space in gases is very large, so because of this they have a very low density. Now gases diffuse very rapidly, okay. The molecules in gases is means they just molecules in gases, they just move very quickly, they just move very fastly in all any direction, okay. Like for example the perfume we use, okay, when you just means अगर आप जो perfume of the bottle of perfume is there and you just keep it in one corner of your room with the means अगर आप open bottle of perfume रख देते हो in any corner of your room, then the fragrance, the you can say the sweet smell of that full perfume, that will spread all over the room, entire room, it will spread all over the room. So this means that the gases diffuse very rapidly. Gases gases in a closed container exert uniform pressure on the walls of the container. It's a very simple point. Means when the gas molecules hit the walls of the container, then they cause the pressure. We all know. Means in simple language we can say that more the molecules that hit the walls, the higher the pressure will be. Okay. So like there is the balloon. Okay, when you blow it, this is why in a pressure means balloon को जब आप blow करते हो तब वो और ज़्यादा फूलता जाता है. ठीक है, मीन्स मोर एयर इज पम्प्ड इन द बलून एंड कुछ ज़्यादा जब आप और फुलाते जाते हो व्हेन यू ब्लो इट मोर एंड मोर, तब क्या होता है, समटाइम्स द बलून बर्स्ट, तभी कभी कभार बलून फट जाता है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ओनली is being shown that gases in a closed container exert uniform pressure on the wall of the container. Okay, so today we will study till this only, and next topics will be explained in the part 3. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Subscribe my channel, like the video, comment on it.